So at this time, aside from the committees and co-chairs, we just want to do a few more shout-outs to people that really make the organization work and to help meet your needs and also meet the board and officer needs. David Crotty, who you all know, editor-in-chief. Judy Luther, who is the works with Learned Publishing, is the North American editor. If you both could just stand up and take a bow wherever you are. Previously mentioned and always needed, respected, and loved, Melanie Dolchek and Helen Seghetti. I don't know where Helen is. There's Helen. Okay. And of course, our Callan staff, SSB staff, who have been amazing and who are responsible for a lot of the things that you see here. Ann Meehan Cross, Jennifer Lamphere, you can all stand up and take a bow. Deb Sorgel, Jan Calney, and Linda Poxick. Thank you. So at this point, we just want to take a minute to acknowledge our current board of directors, our officers, and our board. So if everybody could stand up, I also would like to please have Michelle, Jean, and Howard come to the front, please. Thanks. Jen, David, Lori, and Alice, get ready. Come on up. Are there names on them? Okay, Michelle, you're first. Give me
Jennifer. Michelle, Jennifer.
Oh, I messed up the order, so that's okay. Here's Jean. And Michelle. Don't worry about Jennifer, just Howard. So these are our outgoing board members, and we'd just like to thank them for their service. Thanks. And as I was saying, David Crotty, Lori, Carlin, Alice, and Jennifer Passanelli, you want to please come up here?
Which order do you want to do?
So Jennifer has the distinction of being an outgoing board member and our incoming president-elect. So at the end of this meeting, I become past president, Rick becomes president, and Jennifer is president-elect. So this is her outgoing board member plaque. And I just wanted you all to meet and understand, see who David Crotty, Lori Carlin, and Alice are that are incoming new board members. They're taking a picture. Picture.
Alice.
Alice. So at this time, I would like to introduce Rick Anderson, who is the incoming president, and my relief. And he's going to say a few words. Thank you.
Very few words. I would just like to say that as terrifying as it is, as terrified as I am at the prospect of filling Ann's tiny shoes, I am honored and thrilled to be coming in as your president during this coming year, and I look forward to working with all of you, and especially with the committees, to advance the agendas that Ann and the rest of the board have set for us, and to create some new items for us as well. And I hope that as you all have ideas about what we should be doing, whether it's things we should be doing more of or less of or entirely new things, please don't hesitate to get a hold of me or any board member. I'll look forward to hearing from you. And I think at this point, oh yeah, I'm given the baby
He gets
hammer.
a gavel. No, you have a real
So
full-size
exciting.
one.
And in turn, I get to present Ann with her plaque, which comes with a handy clip for retiring her gavel, which I'm sure she's doing with some relief. Thank you so much, Ann, for all that you've done for SSB.
Wait, do I go down one? Howard's going to come up now, and I'm actually going to help him, but I just want you all to know, much to my husband's dismay, my gavel is not being retired. I've grown accustomed to it. But thank you all. It's been a great year.
So, as your past president, I get the honor of serving as the head of the nominations committee, which has done a tremendous job this year. But before we actually get to the awards that the nomination committee worked really hard on to figure out and solicit information from all of you, we actually want to recognize the 2016 Fellowship Awards. And if you don't mind, I'd like to have Will Wakeling and Victoria Ray come on up, please. So these awards, I probably should, yep, there we go, thank you, go to students of publishing, librarianship, and information science together with early career professionals in the first 3 years of employment in the scholarly communications industry. The fellowship program was created this year, as Ann already talked about, under the steady hands of these two. So give them a big round of applause, Dan. The program is going to support and nurture students and early career professionals who are eager to develop their skills and learning experiences within the scholarly publishing community. The fellowship program will provide multiple training, and there's a lot of them, wow, development opportunities throughout the year, in addition to networking events and community forums. Individualized advice will also be given and guidance throughout mentorship and the ability to actively participate in one of SSP committees. You hear that? You have to, help out in committees. Okay, you got that? All right, great. You will see, and as you can see here, that this is a very diverse group of individuals. So as I say your name, if you could just raise your hand, that'd be great. So first off, we have the Early Career Fellows. We have Jennifer Geyer from the University of Michigan Press. We have Sarah Melton from Emory University Center for Digital Scholarship. We have Nick McCall, Cambridge University Press. Jenna Pope from John Wiley & Sons. And Ali Versluis from the University of Guelph in Canada. There's our local. So then we have the student fellows. Erica Hayes from Indiana University. Carl Haynes from Syracuse University. Mohammed Hossein Asadi Lari from the University of British Columbia, and Charles Lilly from the University of Texas. We also have 3 international fellows, Marcel Nocheman from University of College London, Cherry Ann Smart from University of West Indies, and Isabel Thompson from Oxford University Press. So give them a big round of applause there.
Yeah, I know.
Pretend you like it. So this feels like graduation. All right. Our next award are the Appreciation Awards. And these recognize the work of one or more members whose work over a short term, which is under 3 years, has benefited SSP and the scholarly communication field. This year, the nomination committee decided that there was going to be 2 awards. So the first goes to Mike Mazzina, who's the production manager of Brill. Mike has served simultaneously on the Program and Education Committee, and he took the lead in proposing and piloting the Regional Events Program. He is now chair of the very new Community Engagement Committee that will expand the program to new cities. Unfortunately, Mike cannot be here, but he's got a really good reason. He just has a brand new baby boy, so we'll be sending him his award. That's actually kind of his second award, right? So the next award goes to Wendy Newsom, who is the Director of Business Development at Highwire. Wendy, where are you? Wendy has been on the development committee since 2011 and in the co-chair position for 3 years. She and her committee have done an amazing job of selling out our exhibits year after year, including this year. No matter what goal the board sets before her, Wendy has come through. So thank you, Wendy. Just you two. Take another one. Come on. All right. Next up are the SSP Emerging Leader Awards, which acknowledge the achievements of up-and-coming leaders in scholarly publishing who have demonstrated their potential through outstanding service and contribution. They were judged on their demonstration of leadership on SSP committees or task forces, and also how much they innovated their contributions made to the field of scholarly communications. This year, the committee selected 2. Laura Ritchie, Senior Product Manager of Partnerships for EBSCO Information Services. And let me tell you a little bit about Laura. Laura, you can come on up as I describe it. Laura served as a member of the annual program committee from 2014 to 2015, becoming one of the very first ever hosts of our popular speed networking event. We then asked her to shadow Melanie and Mary Beth, intending for her to eventually step up. Well, what we didn't quite tell her was that we actually had other plans for Melanie. So she became the co-chair of our program committee in 2015 when Melanie became executive director last summer. And Laura rapidly rose to the challenge, and now she's doing an amazing job as the full co-chair, and she's always willing to go that extra mile. So awesome job. Our next award goes to Phil Jones, the head of publisher outreach at Digital Science. Phil, where are you? Phil here. I saw him earlier. Phil not here. Phil's gone to lunch. All right. Well, we're going to talk about Phil anyway. While many of you might think that Phil has been part of our community for decades due to his amazing presence, Phil has only been involved with the scholarly communication area for the last 7 years. Phil served simultaneously on the program and education committees, leading and running multiple events such as the fall seminars, the pre-meeting seminars, and the webinars. Then, when he had free time, he's one of the more prolific scholarly kitchen chefs, and Phil also facilitated the STM-SSP collaboration that had appeared at this meeting yesterday. Most recently, Phil stepped in an extreme last minute to help find speakers for our next Scholarly Kitchen webinar. Phil is an SSP volunteer of volunteers, and he's always providing assistance, moderation, or presentations, which must be what he's doing right now. And so congratulations to Phil, and we'll give him his award later. So finally, this is my last one. I give the Distinguished Service Award. So the Distinguished Service Award is given to a member for his or her work over an extended period of years. It has to be towards SSP and towards the field of scholarly communication. This year, I am proud to announce to give this award to someone that has been working in scholarly publishing for over 20 years. Most of her experience, yes, I did say her, experience has been with nonprofit society publishers. She ran the American Physiological Society's publishing division, the American College of Emergency Physicians, the American Heart Association, and the American Journal of Röntgenology. Yes, I actually had to look up how to say that. She is a co-author of the Handbook of Journal Publishing, along with Sally Morris, Ed Barnes, Doug Lafreniere, which was published in 2013. She has her own consulting business. The Distinguished Service Award acknowledges her long-term service and dedication to SSP, from chairing committees and task forces and serving on the board of directors to leading this society as its president from 2003 to 2004, and also taking on the role of the very first program director from 2014 to 2015. I am talking, of course, about Margaret Reich. So, Margaret's contributions to SSP have been immeasurable throughout the years. Come on up. This award represents only a small sense of the gratitude we feel for her contributions to the success of SSP. Congratulations, Margaret, and you will be sorely missed.
So I would just like to conclude our business meeting and thank you all for your attention. And please, at the first opportunity, we want you to give Phil Jones a raft of whatever you'd like to give him. Let's find it and let's make Phil know we all know that he's wonderful and he wasn't here. Have a great lunch.